Woo, so another day, and finally we got Tiffany helping me out. Obviously, I'm using my phone to get us home. Shouts out to Apple CarPlay. And the 2017 Hyundai Sonata Sport. Not paid to endorse either one. Don't worry about that. So leaving the zoo. Not sure if you can see this, but we're driving through a residential neighborhood. We just left the zoo. We're driving through a residential neighborhood. That's how you get to this zoo. It's weird. Like, why can't we get what's it like a you said like a Busch Gardens or Six Flags entrance to like a place?
One of those places.
Like, come on, like it's like Jurassic Park. We're going to a place to see animals. Let it be more grandiose than driving to like Aunt Gertrude's house. Like, over the river and through the woods to the zoo we go. Like, what the hell? I don't even understand. But that's me. That's my rant. How'd you feel about this? Now that we're in the car with some air conditioning going on.
I feel like going to Busch Gardens or like Animal Kingdom or some bullshit. Shit, the damn aquarium in Atlanta was better than this shit.
Did we go to the aquarium in Atlanta? I don't remember.
No, it was where did we go in Atlanta?
Not to the aquarium.
Something. We saw the animals.
We saw animals in Atlanta?
Maybe it was in the Coca-Cola place.
You sure it was me that you went with?
It might have been somebody else I went with. Yeah, I think I went with somebody. Yeah, I think I went with somebody else to the aquarium in Atlanta. It was really nice.
Her best friend Mallory, somebody I could never replace.
Never. That's my boo for life.
Her boo for life, ladies and gentlemen. For me, I actually did have fun. Obviously, the previous parts of this video, I made it about me. Had some fun. It was great. I loved it.
You have to make that place fun because it wasn't.
I did.
It was not fun.
I really did.
Unless you're a kid, like you're 8 years old, maybe. But then again,
or a 29-year-old hopped up on ice cream.
Your nieces didn't seem like so amused by it. Like they was like, "I'm over this food, and I'm hot, and I'm ready to go." That's
right. What's it? Tea and Crumpet Squad. The Tea and Crumpet Squad. Hashtag Piggies up. Shouts out to Steve. He knows about them Tea and Crumpet motherfuckers from yesterday. Damn. What else? What else we do? Caden just was not interested in anything.
He was interested in
the ground.
The ground.
Just the ground. Nothing else. Just the ground. Summer, my sister's daughter, she got scared by the the chimps?
Every animal that came.
Oh yeah, every animal. And she had tears after those chimps, though.
I don't blame her. I'm not about that animal life, so.
You're about that animal life, son?
So I don't blame that she ain't either.
And her mom is all about some animals. Someone was like, man, fuck this. But I don't know. You may not have had a good time. But I made it a good time for me, and that's what I like to do. Like I try to make the best.
I mean, it wasn't a bad time. I think I just don't like.
You were terrible at the camera.
Oh. Anyway, I thought it was too humid. If you have natural hair, I had my hair like this, and now it's like it's done grown like 2 times bigger. So
growing hair.
It's just like expanded. It done broke the band or whatever.
Did it really?
It just came loose.
So how are you keeping it up? Huh?
Because first of all, it's an afro, and if you're black, your hair ain't moving.
There's a band right there.
It's not holding my hair. It's just on my hair.
It's just there.
Yeah.
It's just there.
So.
What are you doing? What are you mad?
Kaden.
You ain't in this?
Kaden. Hey, boo boo. Hey, boo boo.
Oh shit. See, you need to pay attention to the road. Everybody's gone and I'm still here. Oh man. I don't know. I mean, like I tend to try to make the best of a bad situation. So by being probably the dumbest, like just acting the dumbest way possible and just recording all of it, for me, I guess that's my element. Like that's what I do. Oh, we're still in Randolph County. I guess that makes sense. I mean, we only went 20 miles away from Randall, man. Hardee's is delicious. But yeah, like, I don't know. You just gotta make the best. You gotta make the best of a bad situation, and I guess it just works out.
Okay.
Just looking at it like, so yeah. It's kind of hard to restart a conversation that was being had.
So what? Okay, so I was saying that I had anxiety. This is the first time I've taken Caden further than, I think this is longer than an hour, right?
Longer than an hour? What, you talking about like on a drive?
Away from home.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he's 8 months, and I haven't taken him further than an hour. Like,
what are you talking about? Henderson is further than
no,
an
it's
hour.
not. It's just an hour.
How you just splitting hairs?
It's just an hour.
You just splitting hairs at this point.
So, and trying to pack for like a trip to the zoo. Maybe I overdid it, but I always wanted to be prepared.
What did you bring?
I brought his nebulizer. So, I got Tylenol, ibuprofen.
Motherfucker's like a damn
I got a
doctor's-
whole
like a
bottle
doctor's
of
office,
Infamil, Ready Mix,
drugstore.
like 3 bottles, 3 changes of clothes, just in case he burps. I had 2 different kinds. I had wipes and the boogie wipes. Bib, thing to wipe his mouth with. I think I got
He
Vaseline,
back there laughing at you.
lotion, and all we did was go like an hour and 30 minutes to the zoo.
Well, technically, I mean, it's still.
And I got all of that.
Technically, it still made sense to bring some of that. Because even though, yeah, we may have been like an hour and a half away, how long were we at the zoo? Well, we left at like 9 o'clock. It's fucking 5:15 now. So, I mean, it still made sense to have something. You never know how long you're going to be out. You never know what's going to happen. Like, that was the whole thing. This is preparedness training for you.
Yeah.
Because you are terrible at preparing for things.
And so I guess I had anxiety about like us going on vacation, and how would that be if we going on like trips, and like if we go out of the state. And so I didn't do really good preparing because I almost didn't go, but it's kind of like I don't feel as anxious because he did really well.
Now,
He wasn't really fussy.
I don't know what the hell that's going on, but I don't know.
I think he's just enjoying the
Is
ride.
he enjoying? Does it sound like enjoyment? Oh, he just back there talking. Look, he trying to get on the vlog too.
Oh, he yawning. Thought he was on.
Trying to get on the vlog too.
Thought he was crying, but he wasn't.
No, he ain't crying. No, that's not a cry. I know what a cry sound like. That won't it.
But yeah, so that made me feel better.
That's
And
good.
maybe I won't be like, oh gosh, we can't take him nowhere, because some people think, oh, your child don't know how to act. I don't think he's at that stage yet that we can't take him nowhere. Like, he's that bad. So right now, all we're doing is just saying no, you know, little taps on the hand just to tell him you can't do that or mess with that. And he listens, so I don't know how long that's gonna last.
About 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Like literally 5 seconds. Like as soon as you turn your back, I'm going for it again. It's like Smokey and fucking Friday. I'll be quiet. I'll be talking again.
So how did it feel traveling with Caden?
I mean, similar to any other time in which I travel with Katie and Evil. Not that big of a deal.
Because I'm here.
Yeah. I mean, but I've traveled with him without you. Like technically he was the first person to ride in my car.
Mm.
Like nobody else ridden it except for him. Because after I got it, I had to take him immediately to Creedmoor. But I mean, to me, it's no different than any other time. I think more or less it's just dealing with you and your mini neuroses when you just fucking get anxious like that.
I overpack, I overthink. Because I have been places with him and I had like Pampers or wipes
In 10 miles,
or
exit
enough
95
formula,
right
and
north
that is
to
not a
west
good
toward 31
feeling.
South towards I-40 East.
We got it, Siri. You couldn't tell me where home was. I don't know. I was telling you earlier on here that maybe you should look into making checklists.
If I made a check, I was telling people at work, like if I made a list to do something later, I forget that I made the list.
That's what you need to put it in your phone. You forget it, I mean, you still have it. And then you're like, hey, am I forgetting something? Tiffany, check your list.
Mm-hmm.
I can actually just tell you that, and you go check your list.
Like you put in my phone to mail off the documents. I sat there and ignored it. It was like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to do that.
Yeah.
Ignore, and then I'm supposed to do that.
Like you're supposed to find some
Like
stamps.
I'd be like, I'll put that off for later, and then I never do it. So.
But if there's a list in your phone already, and you're like, hey, am I forgetting something? No, I say check your list. At that point, you need to stop and just check your list.
Okay, that would be good for going like on an airplane, because I really do feel like I would need a list for that. But like just driving in the car, probably not.
I mean, don't look at it like driving the car. Don't look at it like the travel part. Look at it as the destination which you're going.
I always
Because technically you could be living in Greensboro. You could be living in Randleman, which is 20 minutes outside of Asheboro. And you say, all right, I'm going to the zoo. Don't think of it as like the length of the trip checklist. Think of it as the destination checklist. What will you need when you go to a zoo with the baby?
Mm-hmm.
Not like what will you need for this hour and a half car ride? Because you're in a car for an hour and a half. Ain't shit you can do for an hour and a half.
You need snacks, you need milk, toys.
Snacks? I ain't seen them not one damn thing.
Wow.
I need a
It
snack.
ain't that long of a trip. So.
You need to put something on the list for me. I need snacks.
Anyway, he needs snacks.
I need snacks.
Like everything.
I need snacks. See, that's why I had to get my mom on the ice cream.
Did she bought me ice cream too?
She did. See, my mom's cool.
Probably because she felt guilty that she bought you food.
My mom's cool. My mom is fun. My mom is cool. And now it's
He said that now until he get mad at her.
Yeah.
And then don't want to talk to her.
Pretty much. Like that's actually probably in like the next hour or so. Like, man, fuck this. I'm at home. Stop calling me. Stop doing it. Damn.
Alright, you need to drive.
But look, that's why I put it in front of me so that I can still look at the road while I do it. Is he snoring?
Yeah. Sleep.
I would say silence, but he's back to snoring so hard.
I was talking to London. I was like, this is so boring. She was like, yeah, this is.
You know, you could look at you when you say that.
And she was like, yeah, this is boring. I was like, amusement parks are better. She was like, yeah. So, see, I relate to teenagers.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. You just no.
I just hate. Where did we go when I was little? We went to SeaWorld, and I thought that was boring. And I was a child. Shamu did not interest me at all.
Man, we wanted to kill
I was
you.
like, when is we going to, what was it, Universal Studios? Yeah.
Shamu wanted to kill you.
And we never went to Universal Studios, so I was pissed. What are your best family trips?
My best family trips.
Continue on to I-40.
I like going to New York. I actually enjoy going to New York. New York City, Brooklyn.
With your family?
Yeah, I've got family. Sorry, my package is weird as I've straddled the line here. We've got family in Brooklyn, so we normally go up there every so often and, go see the sights and stuff. It's actually, I mean, granted, and I probably do still sound like I have a southern accent, but that's kind of why I went and tried to get rid of it. So you sound country bumpkin as shit.
And I'm proud to be a country bumpkin.
Are you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I don't know nothing else. Damn.
I don't know nothing else. This is going to be hilarious when I watch it back. Because I don't know nothing else. But yeah, I spent time trying to get rid of my accent so that way I wouldn't stick out in New York when I go back. back. I've been in New York in like 7 years.
And you will not take me at all.
Well, no, bullshit. When I went, the last time I went, we just started dating. And I was going for a job interview. And I was only going for the day. I flew into New York and flew out the same day. I almost didn't make it back. Got on the wrong bus. Ended up, damn, I forgot where I went. Realized that they were riding the bus back into town. Had to catch a taxi cab. And that was back when I was strapped for cash. I ain't had nothing. Just barely had enough money to pay the fare. And just made it to the airport in time. But yeah, I miss New York. I'm gonna go back to New York.
Are you going back with your whole family?
Probably not. I don't think I would enjoy that now. Not with all them motherfuckers. You?
Probably going to this White Lake.
White Lake?
It's in Elizabethtown, North Carolina.
Wait, so there's an Elizabeth City and an Elizabethtown?
Yeah, it's near, I believe it's near Fayetteville. And because when I was little, we really never went to the beach. That was the closest to the beach.
I mean, you could have went to Carolina Beach.
My dad always, for some reason, took us to White Lake, but we just thought it was the best because you can see yourself in the lake or whatever. You mean it was like clear water.
I really want to look up how far Elizabethtown was from Henderson and how far Carolina Beach was from Henderson.
I think it was like maybe 2 some hours. But it was probably like the best trips because I remember, this is sad, the day my mom left our family, like she left my dad and us, was the day we were all planning to go to White Lake.
Damn.
We had everything packed in the car.
She did
and
not.
my mom bust through the house, broke in our house.
Wait, so she wasn't going?
No.
Oh.
No. She was pissed at my dad for some reason. We were supposed to be going with, it was me, my dad, my brother, my sister, my cousins. We were all gonna go. And I remember she came in, buzzed in, took the mattress, the baby bed. Didn't take the baby, but took the baby bed.
Oh, she took the baby bed?
Yeah, the crib.
Why?
I don't know. But yeah. So actually, it's a good, I like going to White Lake, but it was also one of those days I remember it was a bad day because, well, the last time we went was bad because that was the day she left.
So y'all just drove in the car like,
Yeah.
what the fuck just happened?
After she tried to beat my dad up and the cops was called, my dad was like, we're still going to White Lake, and we left. So
Nope, not traumatized at all. We're just gonna go have fun. How do you keep topping yourself with just the most depressing?
I was like, this is supposed to be a
story?
good memory, but that one, for some reason, that stands out in my head.
Like, I can't even talk to her.
And I wasn't even saying, like, we weren't even saying or nothing that she left. It was just kind of like, really, you're stopping us from going somewhere.
Just be mad at us. Like, man,
Like,
come on, we're supposed to be on
why are you
vacation.
doing this?
So that's why I can't talk to you during Christmas.
Why?
You got the saddest Christmas stories. Like, last year was just rough. I can't talk to you, man. Like, have a Merry Christmas. I'll see you on
Last
December
year was
26th.
rough?
When you were telling me all those stories about your dad, your family, and the gifts and all of that. Or was it the year before?
I think it was the year before.
Yeah, that's sure, because I don't think Katie was here yet. God bless. So we done.
We're done.
We're done. But there's something I want to point your attention to.
What?
Over there.
What about it?
What is it?
Polar bears.
What does it say, fool? Read it.
Which one? World's largest zoo?
Thank you. Like, only 3 words over there.
It's a hashtag up there too.
Only the hashtag.
Okay, what about it?
How's this the world's largest zoo?
Touche.
Alicia? Guess where we gotta go?
Where?
Back to Africa.